going to find an equation of a circle whose diameter has endpoints -6, 5, and 5, -1. So we want to write an equation of a circle. Let's start by identifying what is the equation of a circle. That's x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals radius squared. So in the equation of a circle, we have two things you need to keep track of. One is the center, which is h and k, and the other is the radius, which is, of course, our r. Let's graph what we have so it's a little bit easier to see. If we have here a -6, 5, and we have 5, -1, and these are endpoints of a diameter, to find our center, we see that we need to find the midpoint of the diameter, because the midpoint of the diameter is going to give us the center of the circle. So the center of the circle, we first have to use the midpoint equation, which is average the x's, divide by 2, average the y's, divide by 2. So in this case, it's going to be -6 plus 5, divide by 2, and 5 plus -1, divide by 2. That is going to give us -6, that's -1 over 2, -1 over 2, and this is going to be +4 over 2, so the answer is 2. So our center is -1/2, comma 2. Next thing we need to find is the radius. To find the radius, we're first going to find the diameter length, the whole length of the diameter, because once we find the length of the diameter, we simply divide in half to get the radius. So to get the length of the diameter, we're going to use the distance equation, which is going to be x minus x squared plus y minus y squared. So our x's, we're going to do -6 minus 5, and our y's is 5 minus -1. So this is -11 squared plus, this is 6 squared, and we get 121 plus 36, and we get the square root of 157. That is our diameter. Now, if our diameter is the square root of 157, our radius, to get our radius, is simply that divided by 2. And that looks tricky. Don't be intimidated, because it's actually very easy to use. So our final, first we want to plug and clean. So we're going to plug it in here. We have x minus, our h is -1/2, so we're going to do +1/2 squared plus y minus k, which is 2 squared, equals our radius, which is -157 over 2 squared. So what does this look like squared? That's going to be √157 times √157 over 2 times 2. Anytime you square a radical, you just get the number on the inside. So we have 157 over 4. We're going to leave it at that for our radius. So to plug everything in and pull it together, we have x plus 1/2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 157 over 4.